Doing? This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and today we're going to talk to you about a new stock suggestion called CEMATRIX. Now, CEMATRIX is a company that I really believe in. It's a company I really like. I think the upside for them is absolutely tremendous, and I'm actually a shareholder, full disclosure. I did get 10,000 shares on March 26th, and I'm a very, very big fan of CEMATRIX. Very big fan of CEMATRIX. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of this company before, but I love to bring you guys undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed companies first. It's kind of what I do. It's my modus operandi, and I've been doing it for quite some time. So if there is anything that you would like to talk about, if there's anything you're interested in, if you have any questions for me about CEMATRIX, please let me know. We'll go through it the best way we can. And like I said, I'm a huge fan. So please, if you like these videos, smash the like button. Good morning, everybody. If you like this video, please smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe if you're live. Obviously, it's early in the morning. The market's just getting started. And I want to know what you guys think about this potential rocket, CEMATRIX. So we're going to get into it. So the symbol in Canada is CVX. The symbol on the OTCQB is Ctxxf. So who is CEMATRIX? Let's get through it. CEMATRIX is a North American manufacturer, installer of cellular concrete on site. It utilize a number of proprietary technologies. CEMATRIX provides the infrastructure construction market with a better overall cost-effective solutions to construction issues. Cellular concrete, CEC, is a technologically advanced, specialized premium construction material that is greener and more environmentally friendly. Numerous applications, including the backfill of overpasses, bridges, mechanically stabilized earth, MSE, panels, and tunnels. Also used in highways, runways, and facilities that are constructed over weak, unstable, frost, or seismic-prone soils as a floating subbase, an insulator, or both. What is cellular concrete? Surprise, it's not concrete. What is cellular concrete? Surprise, it's not concrete. Cellular concrete is a construction material consisting of Portland cement, water, specialized formed foaming agent, and compressed air. It is highly flowable and can be pumped into place over large distances up to 1,000 meters through flexible hoses. Most below ground applications are placed at wet densities of 400 to 600 kgs per cubic meter. Pacific International Grout's PIGCO expertise is at 1,000 kgs per cubic meter. Now, what are the benefits of cellular concrete? They include lightweight and insulating are its greatest benefits, contain up to 80% air, high strength compared to other lightweight fills or insulations, self-leveling, high flowable energy absorption, excellent freeze-thaw resistance, and closed cell structure with low permeability. Love to know what you guys think about this company. If you like the video, please smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe if you are live. If you have a question for me, please let me know what your questions are. Do you own CEMATRIX? Are you interested in this company? Are you thinking about buying this stock? Is this the first time you've heard of this stock? My job is to bring you undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed opportunities before they explode. I believe we do that better than anybody else on the planet. We've been doing it for quite some time, and we're going to continue to. Now, we're going to continue to go through this, but before I do that, first, what I want to do is I want to show you the stock. So let's go to Webull for a second. I'm going to share a screen on Webull. So you can see here CEMATRIX is currently at 51 cents in Canada. And if you see this right here, you can see they were at 30 8 cents in November of 2020. And I'm going to mark this. I'm going to mark this up here. It went from 38 cents to 86 cents. That was the high. And then we've seen them go from 86 to where they are now, down to 51. So it's gone from 38 cents to 86 cents, trended up, and now it's doing the opposite and trending down. It's come all the way down to where it is right now. Now, they actually raised some money, some substantial money, and they did it at, I believe, around 60 cents. Once they raised money, the stock started to come down. That's a Canadian thing. Typically, whenever companies raise money, we always see the prices come down to the offering price or even lower, because what happens is when stocks come down, people panic, and specifically retail investors sell their shares. I don't know why anyone would want to sell their shares for a loss, but it's just what people do. Green Bull says, if they do business in the U.S., it would be great play for Biden's infrastructure plan. Yes, they do business in the U.S. The majority of their business is in the U.S. So we're going to get into that a little bit further, but I wanted to show you what I think is going on with the stock here, because I think that there is some very interesting opportunities for the price to go much, much higher. In my opinion, I think there's a chance for the price to go much, much higher. So you can see here when they started to make their move from 38 cents. And you can see here when they made their move all the way to 86. They raised money. Stock went down to the offering price and then below. At some point, you would think that they may start to climb back up. And here at Rich TV Live, what we love to do is we love to identify undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed opportunities before they explode. That's what we love to do here. And in my opinion, we do it better than anybody else on the planet. And we've been doing it for a long time, and we're going to continue to. So that's what I saw as far as the shares in Canada. In Canada, it's CVX. In the US, Ctxxf. Ctxxf in America. So please put it on your watch list, put it on your radar. Ctxxf in America and CVX in Canada. I want to show you guys their website. Let's take a look at their website. So this is their website. It is CEMATRIX.com. You can see CEMATRIX supplies and installs high-quality, lightweight cellular concrete across North America. There we go. So obviously they are working in Canada and the United States specifically. Cellular concrete has many applications, including lightweight backfill, insulation, grouting, and flowable fill. I've actually had the CEO on the show. We've interviewed him. Stay tuned to that interview. Should be coming out pretty soon. And I'm very impressed, like I said, with what I've seen with this company. And the CEO has told me that they have over 90 million in back orders ready for business. So, I mean, you can see here, CEMATRIX offers investors opportunity for incredible growth as the construction industry continues to adopt the use of our innovative products. Lightweight backfill, insulation, grout, and flowable fills. So you can see some of their news. CEMATRIX announces Anna Cugladiata has joined the board of directors. That was on April 27th. On April 15th, CEMATRIX announces correction to the 2020 fourth quarter and annual results press release. And on April 14th, CEMATRIX announces 2020 fourth quarter and annual results. Let's just go and look at that. So the CEO is Jeff Kendricks, and Jeff said, we are pleased to report to our shareholders that 2020 was another year of record revenue despite the very challenging global pandemic, stated Jeff Kendrick, President and CEO of CEMATRIX. I want to thank all of our employees at CEMATRIX, particularly our field staff, for staying safe and making our success possible through hard work and dedication. The early impacts from the COVID situation were minimal as our business was considered as essential service in North America. As the year continued, that was pretty cool that they were considered essential service, so they didn't have as much of a drop-off as they would have. As the early impacts from the COVID situation were minimal, as our business was considered an essential service in North America, as the year continued, particularly the fourth quarter, we experienced project delays in response to the COVID situation. The reduction in sales due to project delays was particularly evident in Canada, where Canadian sales were down 50% from the previous year. Fortunately, no CEMATRIX projects were canceled anywhere in North America. Despite the challenging business climate, CEMATRIX was able to maintain our staff levels, leaving the company well-positioned for growth. Check this out. This is the key metrics right here. Including, you ready for this? A strong growing backlog of $94.4 million in business and the backlog of our recently completed $23 million financing. That's right. $94.4 million in business, despite the fact that they're trading at 51 cents. Good morning from those of you in Germany. Good morning, Robert. Oh, very good. So we've got the symbol A2AJGF in Germany. Green Bull says, really like your stock suggestion from yesterday. M now, total game changer. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I love to bring you guys the best companies, guys. That's what we like to do. And we like to bring them to you first and early before anybody else on the planet. That's our modus operandi. And we've been doing it for years, and we're going to continue to. The funds raised in this financing will enable CEMATRIX to accelerate its strategic plan, including the repayment of high-interest debt, regional expansion, and the pursuit of acquisition that will add to the company's growth and value, concluded Mr. Kendrick. The following are the business and financial highlights for the year and the quarter. Business highlights for the year. February 2020, CEMATRIX announced it was awarded one of the largest ever tendered projects in the cellular concrete market in North America. A $12.3 million US, there it is, look at this, guys. A $12.3 million US infrastructure project in North Carolina. In April 2020, in the midst of the growing COVID crisis, CEMATRIX successfully completed a convertible debenture financing in the amount of $5.5 million. In December 2020, CEMATRIX was awarded an even larger U.S. project, a $23.5 million USD infrastructure project in Missouri. Subsequent to our year end, in March of 2021, CEMATRIX completed an equity financing in the amount of $23 million in gross proceeds to support its plans for regional growth in the U.S. and its continued pursuit of acquisition propositions and opportunities. Huge, huge, huge for CEMATRIX. Love to know what you guys think about this. Please, guys, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe. I would love for you guys to subscribe. Please, please let us know what you guys think. I love to hear what you guys have to say, and I love when you guys... I love it when you guys are sharing your feelings, your thoughts, and I'm going to be showing your guys' messages here. As you can see, great content, guys. Great content. And please continue to share, right? Continue to share, and I'll share your messages here with the group and with everybody that's watching. And please, if you like the video, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe if you're live. Like I said, I love to bring you winners. I love to bring them to you first. If you have something that you want to say, if you've got a message you want to share, please share it, and I'll do my best to share it with the world that is watching. We literally have people watching from all over the world. Literally, we have members watching from all over the world: Germany, Switzerland, the UK, Canada, America, and many other countries. So if you guys are from a different country, please share it. If you guys are interested in this pick, please let me know. Let's make this an interactive session where we can all talk about this undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed opportunity and break it down. But these numbers look ridiculous for me for a company that's trading at 50 cents in Canada, 40 cents in the US. These numbers just look ridiculous to me. And full disclosure, I'm a shareholder. I got into this March 26th, bought 10,000 shares. And that was before we were sponsored to do this video. Now we've been sponsored. I have interviewed the CEO, and the CEO will be on our show shortly, and that video will be coming out soon. So love to know what you guys think. So once again, let's take a look at these financial highlights for the fourth quarter. Revenue decreased to 4.4 million in Q4 2020 versus 5.3 million in Q4 2019 due to project delays resulting from the pandemic, which is totally understandable. Operating loss in Q4 2020 was a 1.5 million versus an operating income of 0.5 million in Q4 2019. That's probably why we saw a dip in the price. Adjusted EBITDA was negative 0.2 million in Q4 2020 versus 1.2 million in Q4 2019. Cash generated from operating activities increased to 1.1 million in Q4 2020 versus 0.6 million in Q4 2019. Let's just check some stuff here. So in the fourth quarter, the corporation recorded a 6 million non-cash fair value adjustment expense and corresponding increase in current liabilities under the current portion of convertible debt, non-cash derivative liability due to the IFRS accounting treatment for embedded derivatives related to the MOS convertible note. The adjustment is due to the increase in the price of the company's shares compared to the conversion price of the note. The closing share price on December 31st, 2020 was 72 cents per share, as compared to the stated convertible share price at acquisition of 23.75 per share. The convertible non-matures on May 31st, 2021, and we repaid our convertible to equity on that date. In the event that the MOS convertible note is repaid, the fair value adjustment will be reversed, thus resulting in a corresponding 6 million gain to be recorded in Q2 2021. That could be positive. In the event that the MOS convertible note is converted, the non-cash derivative liability will be reclassified to equity and not flow through the income statement. The financial highlights for the year: revenue grew to 26.6 million versus 22.6 million in 2019, marking the third consecutive year of revenue growth. Operating loss increased to 0.9 million versus operating income of 0.4 million in 2019. Adjusted EBITDA decreased to 1.3 million versus 2.9 million in 2019. Cash generated from operating activities increased to 1.7 million versus 0.9 million in 2019. Financial position highlights for the year: cash of 2.5 million versus 0.8 million in 2019. Adjusted working capital of 2.9 million versus 3.2 million in 2019. The company repaid all of its U.S. operating loans in 2020. That's positive. These U.S. operating loans totaled 2.2 million in December 31st, 2019. Company balance on its CWB Canadian credit facility was 0.1 million as of December 31st versus 0.9 million in 2019 as of December 31st. Subsequent to the quarter end important events. So this is huge for the company in my opinion. Recognized as the TSX Venture 50 company for the second consecutive year, February 25th, announced new project awards of 9.9 million and a growing backlog to 89.1 million, March 1st, 2021. announced the closing of a 23 million public offering March 18th, 2021, announced new project awards of 6 million and growing backlog of 94. This is why I invested in the company. 94.4 million on March 31st, 2021, and that's when they got my attention. Hey, Ampho Drew, how you doing? I think this company looks very impressive. Love to know what you guys think. Very impressive company. And I love impressive companies, obviously. I absolutely love impressive companies. Now let's go back to their investor presentation. So these are the key investor considerations. So if you're an investor, you're looking at this company, you're thinking, okay, why should I invest, right? Well, this is why I invested, and this is what I liked, and this is what caught my attention right off the bat. So let's see here. Adventure with Corey says, looks very promising. Thanks, Rich. Hey, my pleasure. Love to bring you guys winners, and I love to bring them to you first. That's really our modus operandi, right? Always has been, always will be our modus operandi, to bring you the winners and to bring them to you first. So let's just get through the corporate presentation. So North American cellular concrete provider, growing organically via strategic acquisition. In Q3 2020, record revenues of 10.8 million. So, I love to bring you guys super hyper growth stocks. I love to bring you guys companies that are undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed. I think everybody needs to put CEMATRIX on their watch list, on their radar. I think the upside is tremendous. As of March 31st, 2021, backlog exceeds 89.1 million. Backlog includes 10.6 million of contracted projects and 78.5 million in contracts in process. That's crazy. That's like $160 million coming in. So when I'm looking for growing revenue, I have yet to see a company trading at 51 cents that has 150 million in revenue rolling through the door, coming in. That's why I find it so impressive. Infrastructure-focused business in a fast-growing, lucrative market. 2 significant projects awarded in 2020 by letter of intent, a 16 million project in February 2020, and a 30 million project in December 2020. Strong operating margins of 20 to 30%. Current capacity could support 175 million in business annually, well capitalized for continued growth through regional expansion and acquisition. State-of-the-art proprietary technologies create a greener footprint, saves consumers, customers significant time and money, lighter, stronger, and more environmentally friendly than products replaced. Strategic relationship with Lafarge. Here, that's what caught my attention, guys. They are working with Lafarge. Lafarge is one of the biggest construction companies in the world. Significant material cost savings and new customer sales opportunities. They are working with Lafarge. You're asking for the symbol? Here's the symbol. There it is. And they are a venture, TSX Venture 50, top 50 company, and still priced right for a company that's considered so highly. I think the upside is tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. And I love the fact you guys are sharing the symbol. But there's the symbol. TSX Venture 50 in 2020 and TSX Venture 50 in 2021. CVX in Canada, Ctxxf in America on the OTCQB exchange. If you like this video, guys, please smash the like button, comment, share the video everywhere, and subscribe if you're live. We've been doing this since 2017, and I'm pretty sure we've brought more winners than anybody else on the planet. Where's this traded? It's traded everywhere. It's traded on every major exchange. It's traded in Canada, the United States, and in Germany. So definitely a company that I think everybody should put on their watch list. Everybody should put it on their radar. And I think the upside is absolutely tremendous. So let's talk about the COVID-19 impact. Classified now as an essential business. This is a company that is classified as an essential business. No loss of sales expected, but several projects were delayed in 2020. So there's a backlog, which means there's a ton of revenue that's going to come through the door in excess of about $150 million. Continued risk of additional project delays, but fewer being noted as the world opens up. Vaccines are being distributed, and especially in the United States is really opening up quickly. Most of the delays occurred in Canada due to more stringent government regulations. Canada has not been one of the leaders in opening up and in vaccinations. The United States seems to be leading the charge right now, and the United States is opening up quickly, and they are doing a lot of business in America. Current business fundamentals, including long-term growth potential, remain strong. Recessions are a catalyst for future projects as governments prioritize infrastructure spending to stimulate the economy. CEMATRIX has taken numerous steps to ensure the health and safety of employees, clients, and partners. So this is what caught my attention, guys. Strategic partnership with Lafarge. Does it get any better than that? A strategic partnership with Lafarge. Joint marketing and regional expansion agreement. Lafarge is part of Lafarge Holcim, SWXLHN, the leading global building materials and solution company. That's right. The leading global building materials and solutions company. Lafarge confirms that CEMATRIX is one of their leading North American customers. Raw material cost reduction to CEMATRIX creates most competitive pricing in the industry. Lafarge is to help identify new projects, customer acquisition costs reduced through joint marketing and expanded sales opportunities. When we look at the price of Lafarge, and then you look at the price of CEMATRIX, guys, success leaves clues. I think the upside for CEMATRIX is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So there's a growing interest in sustainability. CEMATRIX is well positioned to take advantage of the global paradigm shift towards sustainable solutions and is working with partners that share similar priorities. In September 2020, Lafarge Holcim signs net zero pledge with science-based targets to accelerate reduction of CO2 by 2030. So you can see some of their partners, guys, and they are huge. I will not stop pushing the boundaries on our net zero journey with rigorous science-based targets. At Lafarge Holcim, we are accelerating circular and low carbon solutions to lead the way in green construction. That's Jan Jenish, Chief Executive Officer of Lafarge Holcim. In January 2021, Lafarge Holcim announced the U.S. $3.4 billion acquisition of Firestone Building Products with the goal of expanding into innovative and sustainable building solutions. Huge, 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 huge. Massive. So massive. Greener and more sustainable. CEMATRIX cellular concrete is much more sustainable and environmentally friendly versus the products it replaces. It saves energy as an insulator by reducing heat loss, reduces construction traffic with shorter construction schedules, significant energy savings by greater than up to a factor of 10. Wow, wow, wow. So big, so huge, and only potentially getting bigger. More positive environmental impact, replacing materials like polystyrene, EPS blocks, and rigid insulations that don't last and fail to break down in landfills when replaced. Longer life supports infrastructure better and longer, saving significant time, energy, and reducing greenhouse gas emissions on maintenance and replacement. Future use, CO2 in process. Once CO2 is available commercially, it can be used to produce an even more environmentally friendly cellular concrete. It's a game changer. I love disruptive technologies, and this is a disruptive technology. Cellular concrete replaces other products. CEMATRIX can produce cellular concrete lighter, stronger, and generally cost than the legacy products used to replace, which means with all the infrastructure happening in specifically America, this is a company that has a chance to be absolutely enormous. CEMATRIX can produce cellular concrete lighter, stronger, and generally at a lower cost than the legacy products it is used to replace. Huge, huge, huge. Legacy products we can replace, reduce the use of EPS blocks, gravel, and LECA expanded clay, weak and unstable soils, steel or concrete pile construction below a concrete slab, cement grout, rigid insulations, and tank bases. Cellular concrete replaces legacy products. Better solutions required, long-term solution required, prior experience with legacy product, time of construction, risk tolerance, structural requirements, specification requirements, and cost. So what are the competitive advantages? CEMATRIX saves time, money, and greenhouse emissions while reducing pollution and provides a better overall long-term solution to the legacy products that cellular concrete replaces. CEMATRIX cellular concrete is lighter and stronger than similar competitor specifications. Unit mobility allows for rapid response and geographical movement. Offer customers premium quality solutions in lightweight construction. Love to know what you guys think about this. Put this on your watch list, put it on your radar. I think it has a chance to be an absolute monster. An example of environmental and cost savings. Summary of savings on Dixie Road project versus traditional construction. 40% low cost, 25% less emissions, 70% less evacuation time and volume, and 75% less trucks, construction traffic. Bingo, 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 bingo. Furthermore, sheet piling, deep evacuation, and granular backfill and compaction is completely eliminated. Wow. 70% less excavation volume. Wow. Let's talk about their business verticals. Guys, I don't know if you see this, but this has a chance to be absolutely enormous. Wow. Look at this. Wow. Really? Guys, you hear what this gentleman is saying? Thank you. I believe it's a gentleman. Check this out, guys. Tadinger says, nice, Weeble it is. Cheers. Met a guy who made almost 500K on your tips, and he told me to check you out. Let's get it. My friend, so proud to hear the success. And the reality is, we're just getting started. We're absolutely just getting started, folks. So, hey, I'm super excited that members all over the world are having success. But in my opinion, we're just getting started. These are the early stages. The upside is tremendous. And we're just getting started, folks. We're going to continue to find winners. And we're going to continue to find them first. And we're excited to be where we're at. Super excited to be where we're at. And in my opinion, we're just getting started. So let's take a look at the three business verticals. So vertical number one, infrastructure, including tunnels. Hey, maybe these guys could work with Elon Musk. Isn't he building tunnels? You never know. They're already working with Lafarge. So why not work with Elon Musk, who's building tunnels? Just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying it's happening. I'm just saying it would be pretty cool. So infrastructure, including tunnels, roads, and runways, MSE panel backfill, overpass bridge backfill, tunnel grouting, pipeline bedding, engineered fills, and buried utilities. Number two, industrial and mining, service roads, MSE retaining walls, facility under slab, pipe racks and modules, fire lines and other utilities, tank bases, mine works, grout and backfill. Commercial and seismic buildings, parking structures, roof decks, shallow utilities, nuclear infrastructure, support under all seismic prone infrastructure. Wow, that's a lot of infrastructure. I mean, guys, I'm just going to put it out there. They've got about 150 million in back orders. This is a company that could one day be making $1 billion. Can you imagine getting into a stock at 50 cents and they could one day be making $1 billion? Isn't that wild? Wouldn't be the first company we brought you that has done that or is going to do that, but I still think nobody knows. Like, nobody knows about these guys. Pretty sure I'm the first one ever to talk about these guys. I've never seen anyone else talk about them. So once again, I'm pretty sure we identified these guys first, and I'm really, really excited to be the first. And I love finding companies first. I think it's what we do best. We find undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed companies first. And let's look at their customers. I mean, these are some pretty big customers, including some public companies, which you guys can take a look at. Customers include engineering companies, commercial contractors, private and public partnerships. So you guys can see some of these giants they're working with. Leadcore, obviously I already mentioned they're working with Lafarge. Who designs materials into projects? Kiewit, Stantec, symbol STN on the TSX, Jacobs Engineering, under the symbol J on the New York Stock Exchange, Chicago Bridge and Iron, SAC, McNally, XNSC, MBECL is the symbol there on that exchange, Bernard, KBR on the New York Stock Exchange, KBR, Turner Construction, Whitening Turner Contracting, Lafarge, massive. Lafarge is massive. LHN on the SWX exchange, Dufferin, Walsh, Shea, Skanska, STO exchange, SKA-B, Michaels on the NASDAQ under the symbol MIK, and SK Engineering and Construction. My goodness, guys. These guys are huge. Absolutely huge. So big. So big. And they're trading 50 cents in Canada and 41 cents in America. Wow. How is it made? CEMATRIX Cellular Concrete is made using mobile batch plants, 10 dry plants used for high volume projects. Replacement cost $15 million, 30 plus year life if maintained regularly. 8 wet plants used for small to mid-size volume. Municipal type, replacement cost $4 million, 20 plus year life if maintained regularly. Can satisfy small or large projects requirements and will produce from 20 to 200 cubic meter per hour. Unit mobility allows for rapid response to the changing demands and schedules of the construction. So CEMATRIX has proprietary technology. Nothing compares to CEMATRIX Cellular Concrete. So let's talk about their proprietary technology. Advanced material mix design optimizes strengths, densities, and other characteristics. Advanced foaming agents and additives, higher strengths at lower densities than the competition. Advanced processing equipment capable of producing up to 250 cubic meters of concrete per hour. Only known concrete tunnel grout supplier in North America that has 3 dry mix units and supports equipment, including tunnel trains specifically designed for heavy concrete grout in long and problematic tunnels. Only known concrete provider of underwater cellular concrete placement technology in North America. Only known full-service concrete supplier engaged in ongoing research and development R&D with MSE panels, companies, and Canadian highway construction through a collaboration with the University of Waterloo, City of Waterloo, and NRC. Only known full-service concrete provider engaged in ongoing R&D of material mixes, foaming agents, additives, and processes. Wow. Guys, so impressive. Let's look at some of their milestones. Major milestones. So you see all these milestones. So in April of 2006, a reverse takeover by way of capital pool CPC by CEMATRIX to capitalize on growing oil and gas construction market for products. In 2009, January to today, development of the infrastructure market across Canada by obtaining provincial approvals, getting numerous applications in the ground and validated. June to February of 2016-2017, executed Lafarge joint marketing and supply agreements. 2018, in May, acquired MixOnSite based in Chicago, Illinois, one of 4 leading suppliers of cellular concrete in the United States. October 2019, acquired Pacific International Grout based in Bellingham, Washington, one of the 3 remaining leading suppliers of cellular concrete in the United States. 2020, February and December, announced major infrastructure project valued at over $15.7 million, followed by a $30 million tunnel project. April 2020 closed oversubscribed $5.5 million private placement, which included a 3-year 8% convertible debenture at 40 cents per share with a 2-year half warrant at 46 cents per share. March 2021 closed oversubscribed $23 million equity financing at 65 cents a share with a 2-year half warrant at 81 cents a share, and today we're priced at 51 cents. So you're literally able to buy it lower than the $23 million equity financing with a warrant at 81 cents a share. Success leaves clues, and I believe this is going to go higher. So you can see the current operating structure. Now this is like a 40-page breakdown of the company presentation. I'm not going to go through all of it right now, but I'm just going to try to run through it. We've gone through most of the key points. You can see they've got a disciplined merger and acquisition strategy. And you can see the acquisition highlights. We've already talked about a lot of this. You can see the growth strategy. 6, expansion into international markets and licensing, franchise opportunities in the near future, huge. 5, strategic alliances. Yeah, we showed you guys all the companies, including Lafarge. 4, mergers and acquisition of other concrete suppliers and complementary companies. 3, regional expansion. 2, successful execution of projects, referrals, and reputation. 1, lobbying, educational, and engineering and construction industry about benefits, advantages of concrete. And I broke down the financials for you guys earlier. So you can see the typical larger contract will range between 1 to 6 million. More recently, some projects have increased in sales value from 15 to 30 million per project. So guys, the revenue potential for this company is astronomical. And I believe that this has potential to grow to be a billion-dollar company. You can look, the combined sales growth of the company is just growing. Look at that. In 2017, 7.6 million. In 2018, 17.3 million. 2019, 22.6 million. And you can see the record revenue in Q3 of 2020 of 10.8 million. And then revenue of 22.1 million through the first 3 quarters of 2020. So you can see the CAGR, combined annual growth of 81.5% year over year, combines organic and acquisition growth. Huge. The combined annual growth rate is growing exponentially, and I've already spoken to the CEO, and I believe it's going to continue to grow further. The corporate headquarters in Calgary, Alberta. Basic outstanding shares of 112.3 million, fully diluted 175.6 million shares. You can see the 52-week high is 86 cents. 52-week low is 26.5 cents. So it's already up. Even at these prices, it's trending up. It's been higher. It's dipping. And I think we're going to see it go higher. 10% insider ownership, 24.6 million in cash and equivalents. $14.1 million in long-term liabilities, including $4.1 million in convertible debt, and working capital of $5.3 million before $5.8 million in convertible debt and earnout. So their market cap is only $44.3 million, despite the fact that they've got over $150 million in backlog orders in business. So this is the management team. You can see Jeff Kendrick. I've actually interviewed Jeff, so stay tuned to that interview. It's coming out soon. This is their board of directors. This is their investment summary. We've gone through most of this already. Check this out. This is one part we didn't mention. Strong bid pipeline in excess of $347 million. That's ridiculous. They have $347 million in business that they are bidding for. A strong backlog of $89.1 million, which includes $10.6 million of contracted projects and $78.5 million of contracts in process. So we can add it all up. That's about $67 million of contracts in the pipeline. That is mind-boggling. Plus another $347 million that they're bidding for. If they were to get all that business, that's about $500 million in business. $500 million in business for a stock sitting at 50 cents. So there's some of these project examples. Let's take a look. So airport runways, Reagan International in Washington, D.C. Industrial diesel refinery in Fort Saskatchewan. Huge projects. Tunnel grouting in Brightwater, Seattle. Road base and Iadot Bridge 8 in Iowa. Some big projects, folks. MSE backfill Expo light rail in California. So these guys are literally all over the place, guys. I believe it's only going to get bigger. And heavy grout in California. I mean, look at these projects. These are all massive, massive projects. Cellular concrete versus EPS blocks, geotechnical in Wisconsin. And just think about all the infrastructure and all the building that's happening all over the world. I mean, this just looks to me like it's going to get bigger. People aren't going to stop building. And industrial SAGD process facility in Lloydminster. Commercial Monterey Casino in New York. MSC backfill Keniston overpass in Winnipeg. I mean, these guys are building all over North America. They weren't kidding. And road base Holland Marsh in Ontario. Tunnel grouting North Saskatchewan River in Edmonton. Tunnel heavy grout Washington. Wow. So I'm super impressed, guys. Love to know what you guys think. Love to get some of your feedback on this company. Thank you guys for watching. And is it tradable in the US on Webull? Yes, I believe so. In America, the symbol is Ctxxf. So you can find it, I'm sure, on Webull. Ctxxf. Hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring in the winners and we bring them to you first. What do you guys think of CEMATRIX? I think it's a huge winner. I think it's a big winner. I think the upside is tremendous. I'd love to know what you guys think. Full disclosure, I'm a shareholder. Before they sponsored us for this video, I invested in the company, and I invested in the company in March 26th. I do own 10,000 shares and absolutely love this company. This is a sponsored video. If you like the video, guys, like I said, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe. I think this has a chance to be a 10x. I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you agree with me? If you do, comment down below. This is Rich from Rich TV Live. We bring in the winners, and we bring them to you first. What do you think? I think it's a rocket. And I love to tell you guys, don't you like to put the rockets in your pockets? Put it in your pocket first. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring in the winners, and we bring them to you first. Subscribe if you're alive. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace. Stay tuned to the CEO interview coming soon. Have a nice day, everybody.